Greetings everyone, Nickie Brown here. Today I came on to talk about chakras, more specifically your root chakra, and what that actually is and what it actually means. So the term associated with your root chakra is I am. So whatever you say you are right. Also, I am safe or I feel safe. That's another word or phrase associated with your root chakra. So let's go ahead and get into it. Some of these things may surprise you. Some of you may already be familiar with it. But let's go ahead and get started. So, when your heart chakra is out of balance, basically meaning it's not spinning at a normal rate, you may experience physical problems, which include left arm pain, left arm, leg, or foot pain, problems with your rectum, tailbone, immune system, male reproductive system, prostate gland, arthritis, knee pain, sciatica, eating disorders, constipation, cramps, lower back pain, inflammation, bladder, and colon. Okay. Emotionally, you may feel fear, anxiety, panic attacks, depression, eating disorders, and I know I said that one already, arrogant, insecure. You may stress about money and financial security or having your basic needs and well-being met. You may also feel out of control, angry, have a lack of ambition, and self-conscious. Okay? All of that. When your root chakra is in balance, you'll feel supported, connected, grounded, energetic, calm, centered, self-confident. You'll have high self-esteem. You will experience joy. You will have integrity, a sense of belonging, ready for what life has to offer, and safe in your own body. Okay? How does your root chakra get blocked? Past trauma or abuse, which can be verbal, mental, physical, emotional, sexual, financial. Maybe you're in a situation where you experience neglect. Maybe you neglect yourself, so self-neglect, abandonment, and rejection, just to name a few. Okay. So, what are the solutions? Since the root chakra vibrates on the frequency of red, now this may sound weird to some people. You should sit and imagine the color red at the base of your spine, which is where the root chakra is located, and meditate as you send that red energy to that region. So basically you're closing your eyes and you're imagining the color red at the base of your spine. Imagine the color red glowing brighter and brighter. So maybe it starts off as like a dull or subtle red, and it just gets brighter like my hoodie. So, okay, imagine the color red glowing brighter and brighter. Also imagine this red light traveling down your legs and being grounded into the center of the earth. This is you closing your eyes and using your imagination to envision this. Again, it may sound weird, but you're actually having your eyes closed and you're imagining that from your feet, let's say you grow roots from your feet. Again, you're using your imagination, okay? And you imagine that your feet are growing roots, and those roots are being centered into the ground. They're going down into the dirt, down, 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 as far as they can possibly go into the center of the earth. That way you feel grounded and connected. That's the purpose of it. It may sound crazy to some people, and that's fine. But if you understand what I'm saying, this is a good way to practice grounding yourself so that you heal your root chakra and you don't have any of those problems anymore. Some other good solutions are physical exercises like dancing, yoga, nature walks, hiking, swimming in a lake. Also pedicures, reflexology, soaking in a bath or sauna. Psychotherapy. Sometimes we need a little extra help. Sometimes we've been so traumatized that we can do our best to heal on our own, but we also need additional help as well. And then we should incorporate these other practices along with the psychotherapy, especially for men who have been touched as a child, especially if it was another man that touched you. I won't get into what happens there, but there are certain abuses that were so traumatic that you need some additional help. And getting help does not mean that you're crazy. It doesn't mean that you're crazy at all. It just means that you need some additional guidance and tools to help you along the way. Okay? So psychotherapy, not psychologist, not a licensed clinical social worker, an actual psychotherapist. There's a difference, in case you didn't know. So when you're doing your search for one, you want to look for specifically a psychotherapist. So you need to type that word, psychotherapist. Okay. Eating healthy. Eating healthy basically means eating more fresh fruits and vegetables than anything else. So even if you have a protein and a starch on your plate, half the plate should be fruits and vegetables. Well, say vegetables. Half your plate should be vegetables, and maybe you can have a smoothie or a bowl of fruit after dinner instead of ice cream, cake, cookies, candy, brownies, or some other dessert. So you want to fill up at least half your plate with vegetables, preferably fresh vegetables, but if you cook them, that's fine too. I would say don't cook all the nutrients out of your food though. The way that I like to prepare my vegetables is that they still have a little bit of a crunch to them, so that I know I'm still getting some of the nutrients, because when you cook your food, you are basically cooking out the vital nutrients. Especially root vegetables. Now, of course, you have to cook root vegetables. You can't eat those raw. But they are known to ground you because they grow in the ground. Well, you can eat carrots raw. So you want some root vegetables, again, so that you get that grounding energy. So yeah, especially root vegetables, which are grounding. Walking barefoot outside or just standing barefoot outside. So literally taking your shoes and socks off. And you can just stand there. You can walk around if you would like to. That's fine. If you feel comfortable, if you're at a park. Of course, you need to maybe put some type of bug spray on your skin, especially the bottom of your feet. um, if you're going to do that. So, just be mindful of that. Protect yourself as far as that's concerned. Try not to use anything toxic. I make a blend of essential oils for that, um, to keep the bugs away. So, you know, but you don't really want to use too many chemicals, especially if you're wanting to ground yourself, because it kind of defeats the purpose. Reiki. I don't know how many people have heard of Reiki. Sometimes when I say Reiki, people say, "What's that?" So some people are familiar with it and some people are not. The way that I explain it, it's basically like having a massage, but the person's not touching you. They're literally hovering over your body and healing you energetically. I don't know if that makes sense, but that's the best way I know how to explain it. Gardening, again, you're getting in that dirt and it's grounding you. Essential oils, reciting affirmations, and sound healing. Like, I think you can hear the music that I'm listening to now. Okay, so that would be an example of sound healing. I like to listen to music like that while I'm sleeping. Okay. Um, the types of essential oils: frankincense, myrrh, ginger, black pepper, sandalwood, rosewood, rosemary, cedar, and clove are all good. I do make products and I do have most of those oils, and I can add them to, say, your body butter. That way you know that you're not taking an extra step. You're just adding the body butter instead of lotion, because it's more natural, and good for your skin, because your skin is the largest organ on the body. So whatever you put on your skin is absorbed into your bloodstream. So if you're using a bunch of chemicals, that can be problematic. But again, I can create a body butter for you, and that way when you get ready to moisturize your back, you're already putting it in that area. Also, or I should say lastly, um, gemstone healing. And you can use stones like garnet, red jasper, black tourmaline. I keep my black tourmaline on me. Excuse me for digging, I guess. That's what black tourmaline looks like. This is also for protection. And bloodstone. You can wear them. So if you have some type of, like, the body shapers that you wrap around, or if you have like a back brace, you can put it in the back brace, or somehow even what you call that, ace bandage, because you don't want it to fall. But wearing it at, like, putting, like, say, take this stone and put it at the base of your spine, and then somehow wrap it around, helps, if you're able to figure that out. I do have a back brace, and I put it in my back brace, but then I also put a body shaper, or, like, not a body shaper, a panty girdle over it, so that it wouldn't fall down. So I know that may be easier for women to do than men. Again, I don't know how you would work that out. The only thing I can think of is a back brace. But if the back brace doesn't sit down low enough, I'm not sure how that's going to work. But that's the only solution I came up with. Maybe you can come up with something, and if you do and you would like to share it, please leave a comment. You can also wear them. Right now, I take my gemstone bracelets off while I'm sleeping, so I don't have one on right now. But I do make custom jewelry. So if you would like for me to customize something for you to wear, you can also wear them. Of course, you can always buy the stones and keep them in a pouch, and keep them in your pocket. But you want them on your person in some way, shape, form, or fashion. And of course, like I said, you can order those from me, and you can order them from my Etsy shop. So when I do custom orders, you would need to inbox me and let me know specifically what you would like. I typically try to cater the stones to the person, and that can be done at www.circa2009.com. So let's say, for example, black tourmaline, basically anybody can wear. But let's say, for example, you're in Aries and garnet isn't good for you. I wouldn't put that on a stone. I would let you know that that's probably not a good one for you. But you can do the red jasper, the bloodstone, or some other stone that's good for your root chakra. Okay, so that's how that works. All right, that's the end of my lesson, kiddos. I hope this was helpful to start to gain the knowledge of what chakras are, why they get blocked, and how we can fix those. I will do another one. I wasn't sure how long it was going to take me to do this video, and I didn't want it to be like an hour long. So that's how come I didn't do all 7 chakras. But we will work our way up to the crown. This is the crown chakra. So, yeah, that's the end of this lesson. Again, I hope it was beneficial. If you found it to be helpful, please like, comment, share, subscribe, and tell a friend to tell a friend. Love y'all. Later. Mwah.